Hello students, welcome to the online classes of chemistry. I hope you all are fine and doing well at home. In this video, we'll start the chapter of final term. The name of the chapter is Matter. Matter chapter we have already studied during Zoom classes, and this chapter you have studied in physics also. So matter exists in three states: solid, liquid and gas. Matter is classified as solid, liquid or gas based on its physical properties. Most of the things exist naturally is one of the in one of the states of matter. For example, sand is in solid state, petrol is in liquid state, while oxygen is a gas, and water exists naturally in all the three states of matter. So, properties of the state of matter. The three states of matter differ in their physical properties. So, first we'll study the physical properties of solids. Solids have a fixed shape and volume. They are rigid and their shape does not change easily even when an external force is applied. Solids do not flow. It is difficult to compress them. They can be stored without a container. Some common examples of solids are table, car, rocks, sugar and utensils you use at home. Now we'll study the physical properties of liquids. Liquids have a fixed volume but do not have a fixed shape. They take the shape of the container. If we put the water in a jug, it will take the shape of the jug. If we transfer it in a glass, it will take the shape of glass. And when we transfer water in any other bottle, then it will take the shape of the bottle. So, liquids take the shape of the container. Liquids can flow from a higher to a lower level. Liquids can be compressed to a certain extent, and liquids need a container to be stored and can be stored even in an open container. Some common examples of liquids we use are water, milk, fruit juice, vinegar and cooking oil. Now we'll study the properties of gases. Now gases neither have a fixed shape nor a fixed volume. Gases can flow in all the directions and gases can be easily compressed. They need a closed container to be stored. Some common examples of gases are hydrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, natural gas and cooking gas. Factors responsible for the existence of matter in different states. Matter is made up of very small particles called atoms in elements or molecules in compounds. These particles arranged differently in the three states of matter. Some factors responsible for the existence of matter in different states of matter are as follows. So the first factor which is responsible is interparticle or intermolecular space. Now these are the atoms in case of solids, atoms in case of liquids and atoms in case of gases. So the amount of interparticle space in the three states of matter are different as their particles are arranged differently. In solids, the particles are very closely packed. So the interparticle space is very little or negligible. Thus the solids are very rigid and cannot be compressed, as their particles cannot come closer even when force is applied. In liquids, the particles are loosely packed. We can see here the particles are loosely packed. So the interparticle space is more in comparison to solids. Thus liquids can compress to a certain extent. Now in gases, the particles are very loosely packed. So they have a large interparticle spaces. Thus gases can be compressed easily, as their particles can come closer when force is applied. So we can see in solids the particles are very closely packed. In liquids the particles are loosely packed, and in gases the particles are very loosely packed. So when two types of matter are mixed, their particles occupy the intermolecular spaces. So if we mix any kind of solid and liquid, so particles of solid can come and take these spaces. For example, if we mix sand and sugar, the sand particles occupy the space between the sugar particles. Similarly, when we dissolve sugar in water, the sugar particles occupy the space between the water particles. Now the next factor which is responsible for the existence of matter in different states is Brownian motion. The particles of matter are in continuous motion and possess energy. This motion is termed as Brownian motion. The particles in different states of matter possess different amounts of energy and therefore shows a difference in motion. Now in solids, the particles have very little energy, so they vibrate in their places. Thus, solids do not flow. In liquids, the particles have more energy than solids and they can move to a certain extent. Thus, liquids can flow. In gases, the particles have maximum energy and they can move freely from one place to another. Thus, they can flow in all the directions. So, due to Brownian motion of particles, the particles of same or different states of matter are able to intermix with each other on their own. For example, when we add a few drops of ink in water, the particle of ink mix with the particles of water, and the color of water slowly changes. This is because of the Brownian motion. The phenomenon of intermixing of particles of matter with each other on their own is known as diffusion. The next factor which is responsible for the existence of matter in different states is cohesive force. Particles of the same type of matter are held together by a cohesive force. For example, the particles of water are held together by a cohesive force which makes the water fall as a stream from the tap. Particles in different states of matter are held together by varying strength of cohesive forces. Now if we talk about solids, in solids the cohesive forces are strongest. Since the particles are very closely packed, the strong cohesive forces do not allow the particles to move. And so in case of solids, they can only vibrate in their fixed positions. Thus, solids have a fixed shape and volume. and because of these cohesive forces only, solids are very rigid, and these cohesive forces prevent them from changing their shape even when an external force is applied. Now, in case of liquids, the cohesive forces are less strong than in solids, but are strong enough to hold the liquid particles together. Thus, the liquids have a fixed volume. However, these forces allow the liquid particles to move to a certain extent, and hence the liquids do not have a fixed shape. Now, if we talk about gases, in gases the cohesive forces of attraction are negligible. Due to this, the particles are not held together. They are far apart and they can move freely in all the directions. Hence, gases neither have a fixed shape nor have a fixed volume. So students, in this video we have studied about physical properties of solid, liquid and gases and the factors which are responsible for the existence of matter in different states. We have studied what are interparticle or intermolecular space, what is a Brownian motion, and what are cohesive forces. In the next video, we'll continue with the chapter. Thank you, students.